mat, push the floor away, and lift your chest up. And the exhale, roll the shoulders back and shift your gaze up. Inhale, chin and chest lift up. And exhale, roll the shoulders back a little bit more. Maybe you look further behind you. Maybe the wall behind you becomes visible. Inhale, come back to center, release the hands down to the floor. So fingertips now pointing towards your hips. Bring the feet forward so that the feet are hip width distance apart and your toes pointing towards the end of your mat. We're coming into reverse tabletop to begin to warm up our shoulders. Push the floor away and lift your hips up. So driving through the heels. Guys, be patient with me a little bit longer. The light will shift and then I'll be more clear on your screen, hopefully. Push through the heels, drive the hips up. So feel that stretch through your shoulders. Look up towards the ceiling. Holding here for 3. Keep pushing through the heels. Drive the hips up for 2 and 1. Then bring the hips back and through your hands. Let the hips hover above the floor, or you can go ahead and pull the hips back through the hands, through the arms. And then bring it back to your reverse tabletop. Push the floor away to drive the hips up higher. Eyes up towards the ceiling. Drive through the heels and lift your hips up. And then pull the belly in to swing the hips back through the arms, or just hover the hips above the floor. Last one. If your hips aren't hovering yet, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Push through the heels, drive the hips up, stretch through the shoulders, and then pull the belly in. Swing the hips back through the hands, pull the belly in, and then drop your hips to the floor. Turn over and come forward into your tabletop. Hands underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hips. Slowly come down to the forearms. Your elbows still positioned underneath your shoulders. Forearms on the floor and hands forward. Keeping the elbows on the floor, reach the hips back. So pressing the palms of your hands down, creating this stretch again through the shoulders. Chin away from the chest, look forward. So holding the floor, the mat, with your palms, aim to stretch back through the shoulders and then roll back forward as if you're coming into your dolphin pose. One more, inhale through the nose, keep the forearms and the elbows in line with your shoulders and then rock it back. Hips are reaching back to the heels like you're coming into child's pose. But I want you to internally rotate the arms so that you get this stretching feeling through the shoulders. And then come back up, press through the palms of the hands and come up into your tabletop. Now hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Take a big inhale, head up, hips up. Come into your cat-cow. We'll just take 2 of these tonight. And then pull the belly, the shoulders, knees, downward dog. Come up high on the balls of the feet. Bend the knees, belly to the thighs, chest to the knees. So those that know me well know that I almost always begin with this bent leg downward dog, probably because my hamstrings feel tight, my low back feels tight, and this always feels like a gentle way to begin the practice. It also gives me a moment just to feel out the hamstrings, the low back, press the floor away, let my chest slowly move through the shoulders, not rushing it. And then slowly let the heels drop towards the floor, just experiencing a little bit more stretch through your calf muscles and your hamstrings. And then come back up on the balls of the feet, bend your knees again, belly to the thighs, chest to the knees, pull the chin to the chest, look up towards your thighs. Keeping your legs bent or straightening your legs, your choice. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right ankle. Turn and twist, looking underneath your right arm. So again, your knees can be bent. You don't have to force the legs straight if you're not ready. Push the floor away with your right arm. Look underneath the right arm. And then left hand down and right hand to the outside of the left ankle. Push the floor away with your left arm. Looking underneath the left arm. Again, legs straight or knees bent, doesn't matter. And then come back, right hand down, pedal it out one more time, and then come to stop in your downward facing dog. Come up high on the balls of the feet, pull the belly in and roll through your spine, coming forward into your plank. Hands underneath the shoulders, legs strong, contract your thighs. Really contract the quadriceps. Feel the kneecaps lift up, pull up through your core, beginning at your pelvic floor, belly in, rib cage in, push the floor away and look over the top of your mat. Holding strong, heels through the crown of the head for 3. For 2, drop your knees to the floor. Keep the spine in line with the hips or hips in line with the spine. And then bend your elbows and come to that 90-degree angle. Hovering here for 3, for 2, and 1. Cobra pose. Push the floor away. Shoulders back and down. Eyes up. Look up. Tuck the toes under. Push yourself back to your downward facing dog. Come up high on the balls of your feet. Again, rolling through the spine. Pull the belly in. Rolling through. Find that line. So imagine there's a laser line, a laser starting at your heels and going all the way through the crown of the head. You don't want it to get interrupted because your hips are up high. So drop the bum down in line with the spine. Looking forward, 3, for 2, and 1. Drop the knees to the floor again. Bend the elbows, hover in your 90-degree angle for 3. Shoulders back away from the ears, 2, and 1. Push it up. Upward facing dog or cobra pose. Toes under and push it back to downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out through your nose. Take a big inhale and lift your right leg high. So we're going to continue to straighten and stretch and lengthen through the back of our legs. Take a big inhale and lift the right foot higher. On the exhale, bring your right foot, right leg straight halfway through and tap the toes. Inhale, bring it back. And exhale, I'm going to switch position, tap it in. Inhale, bring it back, and now toes to the wrist. So maybe you tap and then bring it to the wrist. Tap and then bring it back. Inhale and exhale as you bring it in. Tap, toes to the wrist, tap, and then 3-leg dog. One more. Inhale, exhale, tap. Pull the belly in to pull that foot forward. Tap, back to 3-leg dog. Lift it high. And then come forward to 1-leg plank. See if you can hold it here. Just really waking up the body here. Strengthening the body. In your 1-leg plank, that same long line. Heel through the crown of the head. 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly come down, dropping the knees if you like. And then inhale to rise up. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in and out through the nose. Inhale, left leg lifted high. Exhale, tap it halfway in. Come up on the ball of your back foot. It helps. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale. Heels through the crown of the head for 3, for 2, line with the spine. Up the back. Exhale, move through your flow. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in and out through the nose. Inhale, left leg lifted high. Bring it to the wrist. Let the left lunge. Inhale to heel through the crown of the head. 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly come down, dropping the knees if you like. And then inhale to rise up, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in and out through the nose. Inhale. Right leg lifted high. Exhale, step the right foot through the hands and drop your back knee down into low lunge. Inhale to rise up. And exhale, move into that left hip flexor stretch. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, go a little bit deeper into that stretch. Inhale, lift it up, and then exhale, hands down. Rock it back, tuck your back toe under, and stretch into your half split here. Pull your belly in, flex your right foot, pushing the back of the knee down towards the mat. If the right leg is not straight, that's perfectly fine. You can still work to flex your foot as you work over time to straighten the leg. Inhale, come forward onto the right foot, left hand down. Exhale, turn and twist and reach the right arm up. We're rolling to the outside edge of the right foot, outside edge of the left foot. Let the left hip drop closer to the mat. So you have my back view here. I'm still pushing the floor away and reaching up, but the hip's closer to the floor to stretch right hip. And then right hand down inside the right foot. Walk it to the center. Toes in, heels out. Inhale, rise up halfway. And exhale, forward fold. Again, doesn't matter how far forward you're folding. It's a first forward fold. So you might feel really tight. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, come down a little further. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, walk to the other end of your mat and step it back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg, lift it high. Exhale, stepping left foot through the hands. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, low lunge, rise up. And exhale, drop it into that right hip flexor. Inhale, lift up out of the waist. Look up, reach up. And exhale. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Tuck the back toe under, this time flexing the left foot. Your right hip reaches back as well. So we create this lengthening through the back of the leg, but I'm also lengthening through my spine. Chin and chest forward. Inhale. And exhale, flexing your left foot. Inhale, come forward. Right hand inside the left foot. Turn and twist into your twisted lunge. Push the floor away with your right arm. So the right hand, right shoulder underneath your ear here. Roll to the outside edge of the left foot, outside edge of the right foot. Right hip dropping down. Push the floor away. Look up, reach up. And then bring the left hand down inside the left foot. Walk it to center again. Parallel your feet to one another and come into a skater's pose. Just a quick stretching out of our inner thighs. Inhale, bend into the right leg, only halfway. Exhale, take it over to the left side, keeping your hips low. So my aim here when I look at myself in the screen is that I don't really see my hips rise above my head too much. I want to keep it low as I come back to the right. I can use my hands or bring my hands in front of the chest. Keep it low as I take it back to the other side. The more you keep the hips low, the more you work through your inner thighs, your adductors. One more, take it back to the right. And then back to center, hands down. Walk the feet in just a little bit closer. So just on the outside of the width of your hips. And then bring your left hand to the outside of your right ankle. Left hand to the outside of your right ankle and right hand on top of the left hand. Bend your left leg like you're coming back into that skater's pose and pull on your right ankle. So you feel a stretch across your shoulder, maybe your low back. Your gaze is at your right foot. You're bending into the left leg. And then come back to center. Right hand to the outside of the left ankle. Left hand on top of the right hand. So one more time, left hand on the outside of the right ankle, left hand on top. Bend into the right leg, pull on that left ankle to create this stretch through your right shoulder, your right side body, your right low back. Look towards your left foot this time. Come back to center, hands down on the floor, rise up halfway, one more big forward fold before we launch into our sequence. Inhale, rise up. and then walk it back to the top of your mat. Stepping back to downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out through your nose. Making sure the mouth is closed. Breathing in and breathing out. Take a big inhale. Lift your right leg high. On the exhale, we're going to bring the right toes to the right wrist again. Tap it in or tap it halfway if you can. Inhale, bring it back. Again, toes to the wrist. Sweep that foot in. Inhale, bring it back. Listen carefully. Inhale, come forward to one leg plank. And then roll to the inside of your left foot onto the right hand and kick the right leg through. So we're sweeping the right leg through here. Inhale, bring it back. Three-leg dog. Last one. Inhale, come forward. One leg plank. And sweep the right leg through and left arm up. There you go. Last one. Inhale, three-leg dog. Right leg back and up. Exhale, come forward to plank. Sweep the right foot through. Now listen carefully. See if you can place the right foot down on the mat inside your right hand and then come into pyramid pose by pivoting on your back foot. Inhale, look over the top of your toes. Exhale, pull the belly in and let the upper body move down a little closer towards the thigh. Walk your hands further forward to lengthen more through the spine. I always find pyramid challenging. You're lengthening to the maximum through your spine as well as the back of the leg. One more, inhale. And exhale, left hand inside the right foot, coming into revolve pyramid pose, right arm reach it up towards the ceiling, keeping your right leg as straight as you can. Look up towards the ceiling, push the floor away, left shoulder forward. And then bend your right leg. Reach your left hand out further in front of you and come into revolved half moon pose. So we're balancing now on our right leg, twisting through the spine again, just like in pyramid, our revolved pyramid, and reaching the right arm up. Drive your left heel back, push the floor away with the left arm, and reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Holding nice and strong in that right leg for 3, for 2, and 1. Reach the left leg way back, right arm back, coming into your revolved twisted lunge. So opening up the chest a little bit more. You have my back view again. Right arm reaching back, left arm reaching forward, opening up across the chest. Sit deeper in your right leg. Holding here for 3, for 2, and 1. Windmill the arms down to the floor inside your right foot. Drop the back knee down. We're going to come into a lizard twist here just to warm up the spine a little bit more. Turn the right foot out. Drop into your left hip. Inhale, right arm, reach it out and over. Look back. And exhale, bring it forward. One more. Inhale, lift it up and over. Exhale, look back and hold. Reaching for the left foot if you can, or reaching for the wall behind you if the left foot is not reachable today. Push the left shoulder forward and right shoulder back, opening the chest for 3, for 2, and 1. Right hand down to the floor, tuck the back toes under, and now come deeper into your inner thighs by coming into Skandasana. So we're sitting deeper into the left leg heel. Bring the right arm behind the back if you need that support. Now, if this is still too much for you, coming all the way into Skandasana, stay in skater's pose. So stay halfway up. That's perfectly fine. Sit a little deeper, back into that heel if you're all the way in Skandasana. Maybe you have your hands here in prayer position. And then we're taking it back to the right, keeping the hips, again, really low. As we sit back into the right heel, use the left hand behind you if it helps. Flex the foot, toes turning back and in. Maybe your hands are in front of your chest. Again, maybe you're halfway up in skater's pose. Very nice. I'm sure you guys are rocking this toe up, knee up. And then come back to the left. Place the hands down on the mat. Step your left leg back and come back into your downward facing dog. Moving through our flow, inhale to come forward to plank. Exhale, come down, dropping your knees or coming through chaturanga. Inhale to rise up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out through the nose. Take a big inhale and lift your left leg high. Bring the left toes to the left wrist. Step it halfway if you need to, or sweep it in. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, come up on that ball of your back foot. Helps you bring the left toes forward. Inhale, bring it back. Last one. Exhale, toes to the wrist. Inhale, bring it back. 3-leg dog. And then come forward into your 1-leg plank. Rolling onto your left hand, sweeping left leg through, right arm reaches up. So taking that sweeping plank here to the other side. And then right hand down, left leg lifted up, 3-leg dog. Inhale, come forward to your plank. Sweep the left foot through, right arm up. Hang in there, you got it. And then right hand down, left leg back and up. Last one, 3-leg dog. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, come forward to 1-leg plank. Sweep the left leg through. And then maybe you can grab that left leg with your right hand and bring the left leg forward and come into your pyramid pose. If not, you just come to pyramid however best works for you. And we meet here in pyramid pose. Inhale, chin and chest forward. Exhale, belly moves towards the thigh and chest towards the knee. Inhale, walk those hands forward. Exhale, pull the belly in. So getting longer through your spine as well as the back of your leg. Inhale, right hand inside the left foot. Exhale, turn and twist. Stay strong through your legs so the thighs are contracted. Push the floor away, reaching left arm up. Right shoulder comes forward towards the center. And then bend your left leg, reach the right hand out a little bit further. We're coming up onto the left leg, revolved half moon pose. So our back leg lifts up, parallel to the floor if possible, right heel driving back. Power through your left leg, your standing leg. Left arm reaches up for 3. For 2, now reach your right leg way back. Left arm reaches back. Revolved, twisted lunge. So again, you see I'm reaching back with left arm, right arm reaching forward to open up my chest. Sit deeper. Holding here. For 3. For 2. And 1, windmill the arms forward, back knee down, taking that lizard twist here. Pivot your left foot out again to the left. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, turn and twist. 1 more, bring it forward. Big inhale, lift it up. Exhale, twist a little deeper, reaching for your right foot this time or reaching for the wall behind you. Take it deeper, looking back and over that left shoulder, pulling the right heel if you have the foot closer to your hip. Don't lose that right hip flexor stretch. Let your right hip drop down towards the floor. And then left hand down to the floor, taking back to center 1 last time, this time for our wide leg forward fold. We're so nice and warm now. Inhale, rise up halfway, and exhale, come down deeper. Maybe your forearms are on the floor, and if your forearms are on the floor, maybe you want to come up on the balls of your feet and begin to put more weight there, as if you are flirting with the idea of coming to a forearm balance here. If you want to go ahead and come into that, of course you can. Coming up on the balls of the feet, maybe more weight forward. Maybe your palms are just barely meeting the floor. You work on each inhale and exhale, letting go through the backs of the legs and the low spine. 1 more inhale and exhale. Inhale, rise up halfway, walk it to the top of the mat and step it back to downward facing dog. Drop your knees to the floor. We just take a moment here in our wide leg child's pose. Feels really good to open up the knees wide. We've already really opened up our adductors and hips. Now taking 3 breaths here. Come down, let the chest drop to the floor. Open the arms, shoulder widths distance apart. And really let everything sink down, sinking in between the hips. Your big toes are touching your hips, pushing back towards the heels. Each inhale and exhale, working to let go of resistance. So we want to let go of any resistance left here in our inner thighs or our hips and use the breath, the power of the breath to energize you and then let go. Each inhale and exhale, we're letting go of what we don't need mentally, physically, so that we can move in a different way mentally and physically through our practice. So last breath, inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. On the next inhale, slowly walk the hands in, underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes under and push yourself back and up to your downward facing dog. Look forward towards your hands. Make sure your fingers are spread wide. Take a big inhale and lift the right leg up. So same sequence, we're adding to it. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, toes to the ankle, toes to the wrist. That would be interesting. Inhale, toes, foot reaching up. Exhale, come forward into one leg plank and then sweep the right leg through and across. Left arm reaching up. Let's do that one more time. Left hand down, 3-leg dog. Inhale, one leg plank, sweep it through. If this sweep is not for you, skip it. And then bring the right foot forward into pyramid pose. Inhale, look forward over the top of your mat. Exhale, bring the upper body down a little bit lower. Inhale, left hand inside the right foot. Exhale, turn and twist. Appreciate the opening that happens as you come back to this sequence. Pushing the floor away, left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. Inhale, right hand down. Bend the right leg. Push forward into your revolved half moon pose, coming to balance on your right leg. Back leg parallel, back heel driving back towards the wall behind you. For 3, for 2, and then left foot, reach it back. Right arm, reach it back, revolved. Twisted lunge, left arm reaching forward, right arm reaching back. Bring the right hand to the back of your left thigh, left arm reaching up and over, reverse it. But stay low in your right leg, so don't straighten that right leg. Left arm up and over. Feel the stretch, left hip flexor, left side body, left shoulder and arm. Inhale, windmill the arms forward, coming into your high lunge. And then step it up, left knee lifting up. Coming to balance on your right leg, left leg at least at a 90-degree angle. Bring your left hand to the hip, right hand to the outside of the left knee, or grab the outside of your left foot. Take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale, kick it out, or pull the knee towards your center and reach the left arm back. So coming into a twist again here, balancing, kicking heel forward, reaching arm back. Or you have the right hand on the left knee, pull it to center and reach the left arm back. Holding here, you've got this. For 3, whether you're kicking or pulling that knee to center, doesn't matter. For 3, for 2, and 1. Windmill the arms forward, sweep the left leg back, and bring the hands down to the floor, coming into your standing split. So it doesn't matter how high your leg is in your standing split. Even if it's only parallel to the floor, that's okay. Inhale, think of just lifting millimeters, centimeters. Exhale, belly moves towards the thigh, chest towards the knee. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, letting go, upper body down towards the leg. One more. Inhale, lifting left leg up. Exhale, let it down. Upper body moving towards the thigh. And then gently reach strongly, not gently, really strong. Reach the left leg back, coming back into your high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, drop down a little bit deeper. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, left hand inside the right foot. Right arm reaches up into your twisted lunge. So coming into side plank here, I encourage you to take a variation maybe with your legs. Maybe you come to star or tree. Maybe you're still working on stabilizing here in your side plank. Use your left side body. Lift the hips up. Look up. Reach up for 3, for 2, and then right hand down. Come back to your plank. Inhale through the nose. Exhale to come down. Inhale to rise up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out through your nose. Take a big inhale and lift your left leg high. Left toes to the left wrist. Bring it in or bring it halfway. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, toes to the wrist. Bring it in. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, one leg plank and sweep the left foot through. Right arm up. Right hand down and take it back. Left leg lifted high. Exhale, one leg plank. Sweep the left foot through. Right arm up. Right hand down. Last one. Left leg lifted high. Exhale, one leg plank. Sweep it through. And then maybe this time you try to hold on to that left leg and bring it forward as you come into pyramid pose. So finding your way, however, to your pyramid pose. Like I said before, it doesn't matter. Inhale, chin and chest forward. Exhale to come down. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, right hand inside the left foot. Inhale, push the floor away. Exhale, turn and twist. Right shoulder forward, left shoulder back, shoulders stacked for 3, for 2, and 1. Bend that left leg a little bit, pushing forward. Revolved half moon pose. Come on to your right, to your left leg. Right fingertips pushing the floor away. Lift your right leg up for 3, for 2, and then step the right leg back. Revolve twisted lunge. So left arm reaches back, right arm reaches forward. Open up the chest. Stay lower in your left leg. Don't give up on that left leg. For 3, for 2, and then reverse it. Left arm back, right arm up and over. This time it's right hip flexor, right abdomen, right shoulder up and over. For 3, for 2, and 1. Bring the arms forward, high lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sit a little lower. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Bending the leg at a 90-degree angle. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, left hand to the outside of the right knee. Right arm reaches back. Or you grab the outside of the right foot and kick it forward. Reaching back, whether you're kicking through the heel or holding the knee. Holding strong. For 5, for 4, you got it. For 3, for 2, and 1. Release the knee or the foot. Sweep the right leg back, hands down, coming into standing split. So for all of us, one side is easier than the other. So if this is your challenging side, don't give up. Inhale, lift the leg a little higher, and exhale, let the upper body move towards the thigh. You may want to try bringing your left arm around the back of your calf. Can help you bring the upper body closer to the leg. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, Belly to the thigh, chest to the knee. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Firmly step that right leg way back. High lunge. Inhale to rise up. Driving right heel back. Exhale, move into the right hip flexor. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, right hand inside the left foot. Left arm, reach it up. So come into your side plank here, taking the variation of your choice or stacking the legs. Becoming really firm and strong. Right hand underneath the right shoulder. Use your right side body. Lift the hips higher for 3, for 2, and then left hand down. Come to your plank. Take a pause. Inhale through the nose. Exhale to come down. Inhale to rise up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out through the nose. Steady the breath through the nose. Don't let the breath carry you away, so slow it down. Take one more inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Take another flow here. Inhale, come forward to plank and pause. Exhale to come down. Inhale to rise up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Walk halfway up the mat and then drop down to your knees. So we're going to finish today with practicing our elephant trunk pose. So some of you that have been in class with me this week, we've been working on elephant trunk pose. It's a funny one, and everybody immediately thinks that maybe they can't do it, but you're prepared. We've prepped the body for it tonight. So let's get started. We started, I'm just going to give you a quick reminder, we started class with our reverse tabletop pose, which looked like this. And then we pulled the belly in to pull the hips back. This is the same action that we want to use in elephant trunk pose. So come to a seated position, extend the right leg out, and lift your left leg up. So hand on the knee, hand on the foot. Give your leg a move left and right so that you feel this movement through your hip as we shift the knee left and right, right and left. And then pull the knee way out. So almost like lizard pose. We're kind of coming back into that position that you find yourself in lizard pose. And then bring the arm underneath so that you can lift the arm either on the back of the leg on the back of the arm, on your tricep, or you lift it all the way up on your shoulder. So not a lot of us can keep it there. So we'll keep and left. Forward, your hands on your knees. Pull your belly in, tucking the tailbone under, really round it down. Moving through the spine, feels really good. And then lift the legs up. Extend the right leg all the way out in front of you and interlace all 10 fingers underneath the. Extend the arms out to the side and look towards your left hand fingertips. Each inhale, the chest expands. As you exhale, the crown of the head drops heavier towards the floor. Take another couple of breaths here. On the exhale, lift the head up and round it in, forehead to the knees. Inhale, open it up, stretch it out. And exhale, bring the arms down by your side, finishing in fish pose. Turn the palms down, the arms in close to the body. Take a big inhale, push the floor away. Coming up on your elbows, we finish in fish pose tonight. Your arms are at about a 45-degree angle. Inhale, lift the chest up. And exhale, drop the head back. With each inhale, the chest expands. As you exhale, the crown of the head drops heavier towards the floor. Take another couple of breaths here if you like. And then when you're ready, slowly come all the way down to the mat. Turn the palms of your hands up towards the ceiling. And then roll the shoulders back and down so your shoulder blades are heavy on the mat. Let the legs fall over each exhale.